Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new map change video, and in today's map change video, we're going over everything new inside of the update, the Star Wars update. So, obviously with the item shop stuff, which we'll go into in a second, that means Star Wars map changes have to be added in. And the first one I want to show you guys is outside of Slappy, and it's going to be coming in with a small Galactic Republic outpost, which you can see here, which uses some of the similar assets which we've seen in the past for the Star Wars collaborations, with a new logo, obviously the Galactic Republic logo on the side of the tent, and inside of here is where you will actually find the Republic blaster, which is going to be the clone trooper blaster. If you want to get your hands on that, you can get it just by looking in the chests in these sections. There's more of these and we will explore them. Now before we get into some other major map changes and the live event, which is actually two technically, or mini events, two technically taking place right now, let me show you guys the item shop because that's pretty crazy. Okay, so here's the item shop, here's all the Star Wars cosmetics, as well as the mini battle pass as well, which you can buy. Now if you're buying any of this is probably my favorite skin collaboration ever because I was brought up with the Star Wars prequels. So if you are buying any of this, consider supporting the channel over here, popping in code post. If you've never used code post before, maybe this is the first time you can use it, POST, pop it in the item shop. Let me know in the comments if you're doing that so I can heart it. Thank you anyone doing that. But wow, isn't it an amazing shop? Like, there's so much in here, from Anakin, Padme, clone troopers, as well as on the pass with Darth Maul, and even more clone trooper options on there, and some really iconic ones. If you've watched the shows, you'll know the difference between them, like the Ahsoka ones, Fox's clone troopers, all the different ones. Other than that, the only downside to these cosmetics is there's no lightsaber for Anakin or Darth Maul. I guess you got to use these little fiddly tool things, but oh well. Okay, jumping back into the map changes, let's get into it and show you guys what else we've got. So there's some stuff going on with earthquakes and stuff, which I'll show you guys now because this is pretty interesting. This is regarding possible live events in the future as well. So if we fly over to this section of the map, you'll notice that there is kind of these new cracks on the grounds. This is one of the new cracks that's been added. We did have some previous ones in the last map change video, but we've got another one added over on this side, and one that is now playing a mini live event, which you guys can check out in game if you go over to it, is over by Anvil Square. And there's another crack over here, and it's going to be coming in over on this side over here, and that's this little section here, which you can see. Now I'll play a little 20-second clip of the earthquake. Check this out right now, listen to the sound and watch the animations. It's like a mini live event. Finally, they're back. Check it out. Okay, so hopefully you guys like the little live event there, which I just showed you guys. Pretty awesome, right? I think you guys should probably like it. It's nice to see them coming back, so that's a plus, I guess, for anyone that likes mini events. And we do also have another Star Wars event, which we'll jump into in a second as I do show off the next Star Wars map changes. The next Star Wars map change is going to be coming outside of the slabs, and this one's going to actually have two more little outposts as well, which you guys can come and go to if you want to get the blasters. And this slabs location now has been wired up entirely using the railings, the grind railings, whatever you want to call them, the rails that you can grind on. These are now entirely around this POI, as well as XP coin locations, which will be coming for some challenges, which will be eventually available. It might even be already in the shop. That I haven't scrolled that far down. I'm too interested in the Star Wars stuff, but obviously these are going to help you guys level up quickly if you want them. I'm definitely going to be buying them because I didn't buy any tiers this season, and to be honest, I haven't played much because I've been using UEFN. But yeah, this is the new map change over here. Lots of new rails, lots of cool stuff going on, which is really awesome. So what are we having regarding this live event and Order 66, which I want to mention? Well, this is in the files. Listen to this closely.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
So it looks like the Emperor Palpatine is going to be doing the Order 66 command, which for those that have seen Star Wars, you'll know what that is. Now, I don't want to fully spoil it, but what that means technically is we are going to be getting some sort of mini event which will take place during halfway through the week. We do have smaller outposts over here. Again, this is the final map change for the Star Wars POI sections over on this side of the map, but there's no clone troopers or stormtroopers at these locations. They'll most likely be clone troopers for this Order 66 event. Also, in the sky, there's no fleet. There's no Star Destroyer Republic fleet in the sky. It's nowhere to be seen. However, there is it in the files, which you can see a little picture of here. So what's going to happen, and Darth Vader boss as well, he's not here, and NPCs, they are not here either for the Stormtrooper NPCs. Yes, there are Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul, who you can talk to as mini NPCs and interact with them. If you want to class them as bosses, you can, but you can't actually fight them. You just talk to them to get the powers. I've got a video on that on the second channel, I'll link it at the end of this. But what I want to say is these clone troopers will be added in probably halfway through the event, or maybe on the final week where we'll get Boss Darth Vader added in as well. So Boss Darth Vader will most likely come with these, and we do have that in the files. Boss Darth Vader has been re-added back apparently as well. The actual, I guess, clone troopers have been programmed as NPCs, so they'll be coming in at some point for this Order 66 event. Now what will happen in this, if you've seen Star Wars, you'll know that the clone troopers will be fighting us now, which is going to be interesting. So I think you guys will like it. I think I'm buzzing for it. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am. I think this is going to be awesome. I do hope it has a set date and a set time so we can experience it live and maybe even try it out and see what it's like. But generally speaking, I do think that it'll just be a minor patch, and suddenly one day we'll wake up and the game will load and you'll have the Order 66 command, which will take place during that event. So I think it'll be alright, and I think hopefully you guys will love it too. I'm buzzing for it, and I think that Darth himself will be back, most likely. Sadly, no Anakin or Darth Maul boss though, which we were hoping for. The mythics themselves are pretty fun to use, but generally I wouldn't say this is the best collaboration for in-game excitement. It is a great collaboration for cosmetics though, and it is my favourite cosmetic collaboration ever due to the clone troopers being in there. But it's not my favourite collaboration on map changes or mythics or gameplay. They're missing bosses. Depends how good the Order 66 event is. They are missing two potential bosses with Darth Maul and Anakin. Reskinning Darth Vader or repurposing him again for the third time will be a little bit of a disappointment. However, Darth is a classic. I do love the Darth Vader boss. He's extremely weak though. He's completely useless, to be honest. He's probably one of the worst bosses ever. But he's cool to have, and it is fun to fight him to get his throwable lightsaber, which should be coming back. So keep your fingers crossed. We'll keep our eyes peeled as well towards the end of the week when that does start to get added in. But other than that, if you are buying anything from the item shop, like I said, don't forget to pop in code POST to the item shop to support me further. That's POST. You can enter it in. It takes a few seconds, less than 5 seconds to enter in, and it really does go a long way if you are supporting me on that side. Hashtag Epic Games Partner. I'll see you guys soon in future content. Sadly, no creative updates to my maps this week. There isn't anything new coming into creative weapon wise for Toy Box or Toy War. 50 Fashion does have updates, regular updates every week, so you guys can just check that out whenever you want. I'm not going to cover that every week because I do that, you know, it's just something I enjoy doing on the side, and I love doing the creative stuff, and I'll mention it, but I won't always just promote it 24/7. But you can check it out. 50 Fashion will have a Star Wars theme as well, which won't be 100% Star Wars, it'll be space theme, but you can use your Star Wars skins. So feel free to check it out and play it if you've got some free time. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. This is Postbox Pat, signing out.